Okay, if this candle closes under our 88.6 or 100%, I will enter for sells. Entry was right here. Take profit right here, 101.90. Now, I definitely don't like this massive bullish push because that tells me there's definitely a lot of bullish volume right now. But more times than not, I've had it to where we have this big push and then it reverses and goes towards our take profit. All right, ideally, would like to see this candle close under this fib level again and wick rejecting off the fib level, our 88.6 and our EMA. I am liking this bearish volume. Could be just a retest to continue bullish, or could be the start of a reversal. Right now, it's a higher probability that we go bearish with our 5-minute overall bearish trend and our 1 hour current bearish trend and our overall bearish trend versus us going bullish because we're aligning with the higher time frames. But there's still a probability that we push bullish with this massive 5-minute bullish engulfing candle. Nothing is 100% guaranteed in trading. Now, ideally, what I would like to see is we have all this bullish volume right now. I'd like to see create a nice wick rejection off these fib levels and either close bearish, ideally, or if it does close bullish, then like barely bullish. But we're looking for a nice wick rejection again off these fib levels. That's what I like to see. We had 1 minute and 20 seconds left. This was what I was looking for, what I was hoping to happen. Now I just need it to close either like this if it does close bullish, or ideally we would like to see it close past this bearish candle's low. That would be even better. Don't like to see that. I mean, we do have a wick rejection off our 88.6 and our 100%, which is good, but yeah, definitely, like I was saying, definitely would like to see it close barely a bullish candle or ideally a bearish candle and close past this candle's low for a more higher probability to go bearish than bullish. But the trade's not done until it hits our stop loss or our take profit, even though it definitely looks like it's heading towards our stop loss. This is what I like to see. 30 seconds left. Definitely need this candle to close bearish engulfing. Higher probability that we go bearish than bullish. Need it to close past these candles lows. 16 seconds left. It's definitely, if this closes like this, definitely a possibility that this is the start of our 5-minute lower high. Boom, there we go. Okay, 5-minute bearish engulfing candle. Nice wick rejected off of our 88.6 and 100%, and then created a 5-minute bearish engulfing candle, broke and closed past these previous candles lows. Now we just need that volume to keep pushing and going bearish. We are seeing a little retest. Hopefully it's just a little retest and then we push bearish. When it hits 500, I'll close out. Good trade today. I lost the first trade, won the second trade. We had a 5-minute lower low. I created a 5-minute lower high, and now it's currently going bearish. Okay, so this is a breakdown for the live trade that you guys just saw. So basically, candle entry was at, so this candle opened up at 12:30, closed at 12:35. Now let's do a top-down analysis. So at the time of entry, our 1 hour, we were overall bearish and currently bearish. So we had a 1 hour higher high, higher low, failed to create a higher high, created a 1 hour lower high, and then as you can see, we broke and closed past our 1 hour higher low. 1 hour, we were overall bearish and currently bearish. So then I went down to the 5-minute and I'm like, okay, let's make sure the 5-minute is overall bearish. which at the time we had a 5-minute lower low, lower high, failed to create a lower low, created a higher low, then broke and closed above, created a 5-minute higher high, and now looking to create a 5-minute higher low right here. So the 5-minute is overall bullish, so we need to wait for it to switch to overall bearish. So we're gonna wait. Now boom, there we go, it switched to overall bearish. Why? Because we ended up breaking and closing past our 5-minute higher low. 5-minute, we are now overall bearish and currently bearish. Now we have a 5-minute, basically we had a 5-minute higher high, higher low, failed to create a higher high, created a lower high, and then we just switched and went 5-minute overall bearish. So this is our current 5-minute high right here. This is where the start of the fib goes, and we're going to look for a 2-candle pullback. Now it went bullish, then went bearish, and then we pulled back. So the bearish candle didn't break and close past the start of our pullback, so it was still valid, waiting for another bullish candle pullback. And then fib is going to go at our current 5-minute high, 0% at our 5-minute low / start of the pullback. Now remember, candle body to candle body. And then as you can see, we're wick rejecting our 88.60. Now, like I always say, market loves to retest, wick reject the fib levels that it just did, our entry candle wick, and go into a little bit drawdown. I ended up putting it right here, our stop loss, because I figured this gave us more than enough room where if market wanted to do that, it could, before going towards our take profit. And then boom, we have our 101.90 for our take profit. As you can see, this bearish candle right here retested, wick rejected the fib and our entry candle wick. The next candle retested, wick rejected the fib and our candle wick, and went into a little bit of drawdown. And then boom, this candle, bearish liquidity grab, actually bearish engulfing liquidity grab, wick rejected 100% and then dropped. So if I would have had my stop loss tighter, it would have ended up wicking me out. That's why I always make the stop loss a little bit bigger, because you got to give the trader room to breathe and go into some sort of drawdown. If you have the stop loss too tight, you don't give the trade enough room to breathe and to go into drawdown, and then you end up getting wicked out. So it's just finding the happy medium of not having the stop loss too wide to it never hits your take profit, and too tight to where you get wicked out. So, and that will come with time. And there we go, ended up hitting our take profit. Now max for this trade before market came back to break even was a 1 to 5.72. So that would have been the max R to R that you could have secured out of this trade today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that live trade breakdown. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.